One of the hottest places to live in Florida right now is Tampa. I came back to the US after traveling for 2 years and I was looking for places to live. We visited Salt Lake City, which wasn't for us. We looked at places in North Carolina as well, but Tampa was the one that really called my heart for so many good reasons. I went to visit it with my dear mother for her birthday. So today I want to show you around, give you my first impressions, and tell you reasons why Tampa can be the place for you, and also reasons why I ended up not moving here. Ready, set, go! First, a quick class on geography. Tampa is on the west of the Florida Gulf Coast. As you can see, it's not directly placed on the coast, but it sits on a bay, Tampa Bay. However, a 45-minute drive will take you straight to the nearest beach, which is Clearwater, one of the most beautiful beaches in Florida. Tampa also counts with other nearby attractions like Busch Gardens and the Florida Springs, which look like a dream. Also, it has interesting cities nearby, like St. Petersburg, which is less than a 30-minute drive, Naples, an hour drive, Orlando, just an hour and 35 minutes away, Miami being 4 hours away, and even Atlanta in Georgia is only 6 hours away. This is one of my favorite features about Tampa, its location. Many young people feel skeptical about living in Tampa because they think it's a small and boring American town, but they're so wrong. There's so much to do in Tampa, and if you get bored of the city itself, don't worry, just get your car, drive away, and you'll get a whole different scenery every weekend if you want. Now, let's see about first impressions. We just got to Tampa and this is the downtown. So far, I'm loving that there's barely any traffic, and yes, there are super tall buildings, but they are not overtaking the city, so you can still see the blue skies and enjoy the tall buildings, so it's cute. Something that my mom did complain about though is the amount of traffic lights that there are in the downtown. She thinks it's too much and that the streets are confusing, which happens a lot when you are in a new city, but eventually you get used to it. In terms of walkability, the downtown seems to be very walkable. Maybe not so much in the summer because it's so hot, but the streets are adapted to pedestrians and drivers seem to be kind and alert with letting people cross the street safely. Moreover, there are scooters and bikes around the city that you can use. Well, the public parking places are pretty expensive. $12 for 0 to 6 hours, but it doesn't let you pick 1 hour only, so that was a little bit strange, and a person in the area warned us that it was going to be expensive, and I was like, how much could it be? Like $5 max? But no, it's 12, so we are moving somewhere else to park on the streets. I think it's going to be more affordable, so someone just took her spot. Well, it's true, the street parking was cheaper, so keep that in mind. While in the downtown, we stopped by Urban Cantina for Taco Tuesday. We had delicious tacos and super strong and amazing margaritas, great service for only $26, not bad in comparison to Miami. Now, let me take you to my favorite spot in Tampa, Hyde Park Village. I think this is a super beautiful place to live. However, it's very expensive. Apartments go over $5,000 a month, as you can see. The cheapest living situation I found nearby are old houses for no less than $2,000 a month. Not worth it. So if you have the monetary means, I would say this is where you want to live in Tampa. If not, look somewhere else. Mami, do you like? ¿Te gusta?
Sí, me gusta.
Well guys, we are now here in Hyde Park. I was told by my bartender friend that it's one of the most expensive areas, especially to live, but it's so cute. Like, it's super pretty, and it is pretty hot, as you can tell now, and sunny, but yeah, the stores are super cute. And again, people are just so nice. When you're driving and you let pedestrians go, they say thank you. So people are just like really cute and nice. And this place is just so cool. Like, again, like mixing the old with the new and modern. I love that contrast. They have very good stores, and since this is a girls trip, we're gonna head to Sephora. And why do I think Hyde Park Village is the place? It's because Hyde Park is full of nature, beautiful trees everywhere, quality shopping and dining. Plus, it's a historical neighborhood. So the vibe here is very different from the rest of the city. It feels very unique and safe and just cute. Hyde Park Village offers that southern charm that people like from the US. During our stay in Tampa, we did stay 10 minutes away from the Hyde Park Village in an old cute house in Hyde Park. Nearby, there's this Ukrainian restaurant that's called Babushka's, which, by the way, let me just pause to say I loved it. The service could be improved, but the place is super authentic and they serve a super flavorful and traditional Ukrainian and Russian food. Super worth it. I've eaten in Ukraine, I know Ukrainian food, and this was it. Okay, back to our story about our stay. It looks like this area is going through gentrification, so hopefully you can still find this Airbnb because it was the only affordable deal I found in July. I'll leave the link to the Airbnb in the description below, but overall, I liked this area. It's nearby the University of Tampa, and there are very good places to eat, hang out, and walk around. Which reminds me of another good spot for eating and hanging out, Oxford Exchange, a British-style establishment that has a restaurant, a champagne bar, coffee bar, and books. The whole concept is precious. I did not love the food here, but other than that, I wanted to stay here forever. In summary, the Hyde Park area is very calm, secure, and quiet. With great variety of food options, I think it's a great place to live. Another area that I find beautiful and fun to live is the Tampa Riverwalk. Living here is not cheaper either, but it could be worth it for so many reasons. First, the Riverwalk is amazing. It's 2.6 miles long, and there are bikes you can rent, water sports you can do, and of course, jogging and walking. So, if you like to be active outdoors, the Riverwalk will give you lots to do, unlike Hyde Park. Besides the sports, you can also go on entertaining water activities like boat rides, dolphin tours, dining tours, and sunset tours. So pretty. There are also many outdoor areas and parks to sit and relax, as well as museums and cultural centers. This is such a chill vibe. There is live music over there, sunset over here, restaurants over there, people walking. So cool. Most importantly, there are various restaurants along the river, with our absolute favorite, Ulele, a Native American restaurant with amazing food and service. Here's where we celebrated my mom's birthday. After Ulele, we visited Amateur Works, which is a big venue offering a super nice food court and restaurants. The whole concept is super cool, with brick walls, industrial style stairs, low lights, big on international food, and a rooftop bar that I absolutely loved. We had a glass of champagne for only $8, not bad. I totally recommend this place. We had the perfect sunset views and evening. Another good neighborhood where to live is the Channel District. The apartments here are a bit more affordable than the previous places I just mentioned, but not by much. Tampa is full of new construction, so most apartments are brand new and therefore pricey. There's not much going on in this area in comparison to the other ones I've just mentioned, but two locals recommended this neighborhood as a good place to live. So check it out. We also went to Ybor City, which is a Latin and cigar historical place. I was very excited to come, but honestly, I didn't love it. I think it's still quite isolated and it has a weird vibe to it. People say it gets funner at night though, with the drinking and the parties, but after what we saw during the day, we had no desire to go back really. Rent here is more affordable. I found this 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom for $2,300 a month. The Midtown area is another neighborhood I loved in Tampa, but again, too pricey. We are in the Midtown area, about to enjoy a beautiful sunset, and I just wanted to say I love this area. Living here must be so nice. They have a super cute community with beautiful, very new and modern buildings, bars, Sephora, gyms, coffee places, beer places, sports bar. Really cool. I think I would like to live there. There are other suburban neighborhoods where you can live in Tampa, but you must be very careful because certain areas in Tampa can be dangerous or just not a good place to live. So watch where you are putting your money and make sure you inspect the area carefully before you move. Regarding other cities near Tampa, we visited Clearwater for a beach day. It was a blessing to be at the beach in just 45 minutes. However, don't come in the summer, it's overcrowded and it didn't smell amazingly.
So my honest thoughts on this beach are the following. I want to speak low because, there's people around me that probably love the beach, but it's not my favorite. I think that they don't have enough shore. The water is just already coming in, and I'll show you how that looks, but I don't prefer that. There's too many people for this short shore, so it feels packed, and in some areas there is like a water sewer smell. It's not unbearable, but it's definitely identifiable, so I don't think that's of my preference, but I mean, it's a nice place to just take some sun and relax. It's pretty quiet. It's not like Miami where you're going to be listening to reggaeton super loud everywhere, so you can bring a book and probably relax, chill, and yeah, it could be nice, but I don't think I would come back, to be honest.
Another city we really liked that we didn't visit this time is St. Petersburg. Very cool small town, very good food, but very expensive. In summary, I must say that I love Tampa. I think it's a great place to live in Florida as a young adult. It offers great variety of food, plenty of places to visit inside and outside the city. The streets are super clean, the people are honest, and the nicest people I've met in Florida, honestly. In the good neighborhoods, you will feel safe and happy. I see Tampa as a very jovial and fresh city. I love it, and I even think it's a great place to find a partner if you're single. I met a bartender who was super nice to us that told us that they're not about the drugs and the craziness and the partying. They're more healthy, they like to work, they like to be outdoors, and they like to enjoy the beach and nice things. Go Tampa. Now, why didn't I move here if I love it so much? Because of rent. I'm trying to get out of Miami because of how expensive things are these days. Apartments of 3 bedrooms, which is what I need, are over $5,000 a month, and that is without all the utilities and a car, etc. So moving to Tampa wouldn't be that much of a difference for me living in Miami. Whoever got a good deal 3 to 4 years ago, which they were very good deals in Tampa at that point, is super lucky. But at this point in time, rent in Tampa is so high for a family, if you want to live in the centric and nice areas that I showed you. Well, that concludes the video for today. I hope that this was helpful if you're trying to move to Tampa. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you soon in another video. Have a good day.